Backdoor finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again. And picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found another goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good now Saturday afternoon. Welcome back to the Fargo Dome. It's another edition of wrestling. It's the girls semifinals of the state wrestling dual wrestling tournament here on yourliveevent.com. And this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all those insurance needs, remember, get online to IRIEINS.com. Well, first round of dual competition, Central Cass Squirrels went back and forth with the Bismarck Century Patriots. Ultimately, they'll get in the win by a final of 54-24 due to some pins and some open weight classes. So the Squirrels would get the win. They would be the first winner in that first round of dual competition. So that moved them into the semifinal round, where they are going to go on now to face the Bismarck Legacy Sabres. The Sabres 40-30 win, a 48-30 win over the Fargo Stingers in the first round of the state wrestling tournament. And let's take a look at how the entire first round went here for the state dual wrestling tournament for the girls. As we mentioned, Central Cass 54-24, 48-30 Legacy over Fargo. Minot a 63-18 win over Grand Forks. Well, Bismarck beat Carrington 57-16. That puts in the consolation bracket now Century against Fargo, Grand Forks against Carrington for that next round of competition in the girls state dual tournament. Remember, we will wrestle all 8 places, I should say, in this dual tournament. So the winner of this semifinals wrestles for the championship, which will begin 3 o'clock start time for that. A loss, you wrestle for third place. In the other bracket, you're wrestling for fifth. And you lose in this consolation semifinals, you will wrestle for seventh place. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. We are going to go take a break here, and we'll come back and we'll take a look at some of the how these members of this Legacy wrestling team did in the individual tournament yesterday. And we'll get you again a update on how the Squirrels did yesterday as a refresher. I should say how the Squirrels did yesterday, where they finished third as a team. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
And we are back on the Irie Insurance pregame show. For more, visit IRIEINS.com. And it's the Bismarck Legacy Sabres against the Central Cass Squirrels in the semifinals of the dual tournament. Bismarck Legacy had some placers. Emily Ubati was a placer at 6 at 100. Alicia Kenfack was the champion at 105. Elizabeth Ubati was a third place finisher at 110. At 115, Sophia Johnson did not place. Placing at 130 was Morgan Schneider. At 8th place at 135, Aaliyah Cullinan was a runner-up. at 135 pounds, suffering a loss to Miley Christensen of Valley City 4-3. Hannah Ryberg was 4th place at 140. Summer Hannah 7th place at 145. Phoenix Lindstedt 1st place at 190. So Bismarck Legacy was on the tails of the Squirrels yesterday. They finished with 140 to 156 for Central Cass. So what's that telling you is there's going to be some good matchups to keep an eye on here as we move through the semifinal of the girls duels wrestling tournament. We're going to take one last break here, and when we come back, we will have our first matches of the semifinals of the girls dual wrestling tournament right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
And money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Leslie, or Carol to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back. And we already have a score in our duel without having one match being wrestled. 170 pounds will be an open weight class at 170. And that will go to Ava Gullison, will take the open class for the Central Cast Squirrels. So the Squirrels will take a 6-0 lead, open weight class at 170, as we will now go on to 190 pounds. Cassie Bartholomew against Phoenix Lindstedt. And Lindstedt goes for the double leg. Bartholomew will come around and get the takedown. So Bartholomew will get the takedown here. Again, we are already underway at 190 pounds. Phoenix Lindstedt, the champion at 190, gets brought down. Lindstedt had a quick match for that championship, defeated Cambry Anderson from Bismarck in 48 seconds. And right now she is trailing Bartholomew by a score of 2-0 with a minute to go in the first period. Again, 170 was open, so the Squirrels with the lead. 46 seconds left in the period. So a good start here for the Squirrels as Bartholomew is trying to put in some sort of a pinning combination. 27 seconds to go. We'll hit her with the crossface. Bartholomew, a 2-0 lead, and the first period, about 10 seconds left to go. And the first period will come to an end, and a good start for Cassie Bartholomew. Cassie, I should say Bartholomew, as she will take the lead 2-0 into the second period. Squirrels already with a 6-0 advantage here in this dual semifinal. And to begin this next period, Bartholomew will be on top, I believe. She got the decision. Well, they'll go on their feet. I thought they had signaled that she wanted to be on top. They will go on their feet. So Bartholomew got that early takedown against the champion in Phoenix Lindstedt. And looking for the throw is Lindstedt. Bartholomew is going to ride out on top. Lindstedt with control of her upper body. Bartholomew coming over the top. No change of position as Lindstedt to her feet. Bartholomew will stand up with her as well. No one will get points out of that one. No change of position. 90 seconds to go in the second period. Bartholomew leads this one 2-0 at 190. And now looks like they're going to give a warning to Lindstedt, and they will get a restart. Minute 20 to go here in the second period. And Lindstedt looking for another throw. This time we'll get Bartholomew down. Has her for the takedown and is picking up near fall points. Bartholomew trying to get out of this one. So 2-2 the score here with a minute to go in the second period. And Bartholomew doing a good job fending off the pin, but can't get it. As the fall will go to Phoenix Lindstedt, and Legacy will tie this duel up at 6. Bartholomew, a good showing against the 190-pound champion, as we'll now move on to 250 pounds. Lower weight classes are going to look a little interesting. I wonder if we're going to see some bumps come around those lower weight classes, and they will not send someone out. It looks like Legacy to go against Kate Sinner, the champion. So Katie Sinner will pick up 6 more points here, and it's 12-6. Century leads Legacy. By the way, there's checking of our lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, growers owned. crystalsugar.com. So we're going to move on to 100 pounds. And there was, obviously, Anna White was the champion at 100 pounds. A place winner at 100 pounds for Legacy. Emily Ubadi finished 6th at 100. And Alicia Kenfack was the champion at 105. And just as I thought, we will get a bump. Ubadi will come out to wrestle for Legacy. And the Central Cast Squirrels will send out, they will not send out Anna White to wrestle at 100 pounds. Meyer will come out and wrestle for Central Cast here at 100 pounds. She wrestled at 100 during their duel against Bismarck Century. As a quick takedown by Ubadi. Rather, excuse me, Kenfek will get bumped down to 105. So there was actually two bumps that happened in that process. Meyer will wrestle at 100. Kenfek is going to move down to 105. Excuse me, rather move down to 100 for 105. And it will be a pin, so Kenfek will get the win, and we are tied at 12. So 12-12 our score here. Alicia Kenfek will pin Danere Meyer at 100 pounds. It will tie it at 12. Now Anna White will come out and wrestle at 105. I would imagine it will be either Emily Ubadi or Elizabeth Ubadi will come out and wrestle here at 105 pounds. So Anna White's been moved twice to 105, victorious in their last duel. Emily Ubadi will be Anna White's opponent here at 105 pounds. 12-12 the score as we've rolled through our first few weight classes. We did have one open weight class that went to 250, and Kate Sinner was able to pick up the points there on the open weight class. And the wrestlers will come out of bounds to restart as there's no scoring. Going for the single leg, now the double is White. We'll get the elevation against Ubadi. And we'll bring her down. Anna White scores first and a 2-0 lead. So Anna White a 2-0 lead against Emily Ubadi here at 105 pounds. So Emily Ubadi bumped from 100 to 105. Elizabeth Ubadi, I imagine, would stay at 110 moving forward here in this duel. It's a 12-12 score. Central Cast against Legacy. Semifinals of the girls' dual wrestling tournament. Ubadi will get to her feet. Did not get a change of position, and White was trying to go for a cradle on the mat return and will push her out of bounds. 40 seconds left to go in the first period. Chicken wing is put on by White, gets a turn on Ubadi, and we'll get a pin. Anna White will get the pin here in the first period, and Central Cast regains the lead now 18-12 in this dual semifinal. So Anna White, another win here at 105. Next up in our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup, we'll have 110 pounds. Elizabeth Ubadi scheduled to wrestle for Legacy. For the Central Cast Squirrels, we'll see who they put out at 110. I think it's going to be Mallory DeVries is who they're going to put out here on our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup. We'll find out officially as both wrestlers checking in at the track wrestling table. Mallory DeVries, Emily Ubadi will meet here at 110 pounds, and I would say 110 could be a big turning point here in this duel as it is 18-12 in favor of Central Cast. Emily Ubadi, a third place finisher at 110, and she Was it again a third place finisher at 110? Well, Mallory DeVries finished 8th at 110. So a pair of 110-pound placers in DeVries and Ubadi. Do not believe they met in the tournament. No, they did not meet in the tournament. "30 seconds into the first period. No score in this girls' duel tournament. Excuse me, no score in this match of this girls' duel tournament. Of course, our team score 18-12. Central Cass leading Bismarck Legacy. DeVries comes to shoot. Your body will sprawl out. And now Ubadi going for the single leg, trying to come around. No change of position. And DeVries, nice job coming around the front, comes around Ubadi and will bring her down to the mat. We'll get 2 for the takedown. So DeVries scores first. 2-0 advantage, and the wrestlers are out of bounds. Nice job by DeVries to defend that off from Ubadi and then ultimately get that takedown. And I think this 110-pound match will be a big one. A big one when it comes to the deciding factor of this duel. Again, winner of this duel will wrestle for the first ever girls duel championship. That match set to begin around 3 o'clock. On the restart, DeVries chops at the arm of Ubadi, trying to tuck that elbow in to try to put it a chicken wing or a cradle. Now 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Towel Tapper comes out to the mat. And time will run out with DeVries leading this one 2-0. Mallory DeVries, a lead over Emily Ubadi here at 110, a 2-0 lead. The decision goes to Ubadi, and she will choose neutral position to begin the second period. Some hand fighting going early. It was Ubadi who was more aggressive in that first period and tried to throw of DeVries, kept trying to throw, had the headlock in, and DeVries held strong and then willed her down to the mat to get that takedown. As she'll come in on the single leg, will DeVries on Ubadi, gets an elevation, switches to the double, coming down to drive, and Ubadi tries to throw it, tries to throw the head, and they come out of bounds. Minute 20 to go in the second period. 110 pounds. Ubadi from Legacy, DeVries from Central Cass. DeVries with a 2-0 lead. And DeVries comes up to shoot, going for the double again. Has the elevation on Ubadi and another takedown. DeVries a 4-0 lead right into back points. They're going to total them up. DeVries has an arm and the head of Ubadi. Four nothing the lead for DeVries. She'll get points on a near fall, but she wants to end it on a fall. 30 seconds left in the second period. And DeVries will come in on another turn and will get the fall. Mallory DeVries at 110 will pin Emily Ubadi here to add more points for the Squirrels. 24-12, their lead. They double up the Legacy Sabres. Next up on our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup will be 115 pounds. Brianna Meyer for Central Cass has wrestled 115 today, wrestled 115 in the tournament. For the Bismarck Legacy Sabres, Sophia Johnson is their 115-pounder. We have not seen a wrestler come out for Legacy yet. Here we go, 115 pounds. Our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup here for 115. Brianna Meyer against Sophia Johnson. Squirrels lead this duel 24-12. Neither wrestler commits to anything big, and now Meyer gets behind Johnson and picks her up and puts her down to the mat. Will get the hips through. And 2 on the takedown. So Brianna Meyer with the lead here at 115 pounds. To her base, Johnson tries to sit out. Able to ride with her is Meyer. Meyer has the Nelson in with a sit out, though, is Johnson. And staying with her, Meyer's going to stay with her. 40 seconds left in the first period. Squirrels looking to take their 3rd straight weight class. And Johnson gets up to her base again. Meyer's going to break her down. Ten seconds left in the first period. And looking for the Peterson is Johnson. Johnson with control of the upper body of Meyer. No change of position. At least the officials are going to talk about it as the period ends. And they're actually going to say, okay, they're going to say potentially dangerous on Johnson, and that will give another point to Meyer. So Brianna Meyer's lead at 3-0 going into the second period. And okay, now they're going to put a point green. So that would be a point for Sophia Johnson. And 3-1 will be the score. Not sure. Okay, I think they're going to give Johnson a point of the escape at the end. And then now we're about to start the second period. So it will be neutral position. No time was on the clock. And one official stopped the other. So I think I don't know if they still want to adjust the scoring or not. Okay, so that I think what happened was the officials were discussing the escape and the potentially dangerous and the scoring, and they just had both wrestlers neutral position, and we're about to start, and no one really discussed it. We haven't given anyone choice, and now the legacy coach wants a conversation with the officials about choice here to begin the second period. A Bank North timeout over on this mat as they are trying to decide who has choice. I think the question is about choice to begin the second period. So it is a Bank North timeout. You can always visit them online at ibanknorth.com. 3-1 the score right now. Brianna Meyer leading Sophia Johnson at 115 pounds. All right, it was about choice. And Johnson will be at bottom position to begin the second period, trailing 3-1. So at the end of the period, time ran out, and they gave Brianna Mayer a point for potentially dangerous on a potentially dangerous hold, and then Johnson, they gave her a point. They said she had an escape the moment before that. So the officials discussed it with the official scorer, and then they forgot to give choice. So I didn't see actually who ultimately got choice there, but it does start this period with Johnson in the bottom position and Brianna Mayer on top here. Johnson to her base, Mayer around the front right now. Minute 20 left to go in the second period. And a sit out for Mayer, rather for Johnson. They'll come out of bounds. Minute left to go in the second period. Mayer with the 3-1 lead. Sets the cradle against Sophia Johnson. .40 seconds left to go in the period. And Johnson with the stand-up. Mat return comes from Mayer. 27 seconds left in the second period. Johnson gets to her feet, tries to clean the hands of Mayer. Big mat return comes with 14 seconds left. 3-1 the lead for Brianna Mayer, and we're going to get a clasping, and that will make it 3-2. So Sophia Johnson will get a point with 10 seconds left. You can see Coach Travis Lamar coming out and reminding his wrestler that, oh, watch the hands. You know, do you rather give up that point for clasping as opposed to a point for the escape, as you do keep control here for those final 10 seconds? And the period will come to an end at 3-2. The score here at 115 pounds. Brianna Mayer from Central Cass leading Sophia Johnson from Bismarck Legacy. Dual score 24-12 in favor of Central Cass, and it will be neutral to start the third period. And coming in to shoot is Johnson. Mayer's going to sprawl out, tries to whip herself around, and will get around, brings her down by the hips, and it is 5-2. 5-2 is the score. Minute 30 left to go in the third period. And I would have to go back and look at Legacy's duel, their win over Fargo. And I can tell you it wasn't all pins for Central Cass. Their matchup against Century, that was all decided by pins and forfeits. No decisions made there. And not saying that couldn't change here, but right now we're looking at a 5-2 decision. Brianna Mayer with the lead. Trying to go knee to shoulder to get a turnover. Sophia Johnson from Legacy. Near fall points being counted up. And Mayer may have those shoulders down. She does. Brianna Mayer gets the pin. And the Squirrels lead this one 30-12. So a win at 115 for the Central Cass Squirrels. Now up to 120, and we'll see who comes out here, who will be out for our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup. 120. Ula Barwan for Legacy, who did not play. She wrestled at 120 in the individual tournament. Again, we're kind of going off of what the individual is. There's no 120 listed for the Squirrels. So, yeah, it is going to be an open weight class. So Legacy will get some points. Open weight class here at 120 and makes it 30-18. So an open weight class here in our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup. Now 125. No 125 pounder for Legacy. Central Cast does not have a 125 pounder. They will send someone out there. It looks like they're sending someone out there to take an open weight class right now. We'll wait who comes up in our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup. 30-18 the score in favor of Central Cast, and we will have a 125-pound matchup. Emma Schneider for Central Cast, Morgan Schneider for Bismarck Legacy. Morgan Schneider was an 8th place finisher at 130. So on our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup card, that will be Emma Schneider from Central Cast wrestling Morgan Schneider from Bismarck Legacy at 125 pounds. And Morgan Schneider looking for the lat drop. Will get the takedown and the pin. Morgan Schneider gets the pin at 125. 24-30, Legacy pulls within 6. On to 130 pounds, where the Squirrels might take an open weight class or might take a forfeit. Grace Lamar, 3rd place finisher at 130, is the Squirrels 130 pounder. Bismarck Legacy, their 130 just wrestled in Morgan Schneider. McKenna Seitz is their other 130 pounder. Maybe Aaliyah Cullinan, who was the 2nd place finisher at 135. So there was a lot of options here for this American Crystal Sugar lineup. I did not see who had first choice to send out their wrestler, and it looks like it will be Legacy. Actually, wondering if the Squirrels are going to bump. They're going to bump Lamar up, or they're going to both take an open weight class. It will be an open weight class at 130 in favor of Legacy. So now 30-30 is our score. Alea Cullinan at 130 will take the open weight class there. So I think that was some of that gamesmanship. They let her go out. She was the runner-up at 135 pounds. As soon as they saw that she went to the table and she checked in, that's when they made the decision, who are they going to put out there? And it looks like Lamar's going to come out, and she might take an open weight class at 135. 30-30, the score. And on our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup here for 135 pounds, it's Grace Lamar for Central Cast, 3rd place finisher at 130 against Hannah Ryberg for Bismarck Legacy. Hannah Ryberg placed 4th at 140, so she's getting bumped as well. So Ryberg and Lamar are getting bumped here at 135 pounds. Lamar's going to go up a weight class. Ryberg down a weight class. Just trading hand fighting here in the first 30 seconds of this period. Remember, a win here, and you're on to the championship match against either Minot or Bismarck. So Minot and Bismarck is the match that we're looking at here. And between Minot and Bismarck, it is 18-12 in favor of Bismarck, who was the champions yesterday in the individual tournament. Still no score, less than a minute in the first period between Ryberg from Legacy and Lamar from Central Cast. That is 135 pounds. So a 3rd place finisher at 130 in Lamar, a fourth place finisher at 140 in Ryberg. So both of these wrestlers in different weight classes were on the podium yesterday, battling out here at 135 pounds. The towel tapper is going to come out for the final 10 seconds, as there's no score here in the final 10 seconds of the first period. And collar ties right now, and neither one letting up as the first period will end. No score at 135 between Lamar and Ryberg. 140, 145, 155, our last three weight classes left. And there'll be neutral start to the second period. Legacy has won 3 straight weight classes to tie this up at 30. 2 forfeits and then a win for Morgan Schneider over Emma Schneider. There we go. They tie up and then they're going to release. Minute 20 to go in the second period, still scoreless. And both wrestlers are just, no one has really attempted a big move here. Not seen any stall warnings issued either between these two. Minute left to go in the second period. $40 seconds to go. Again, it's you got this feeling that it's going to be first move will be enough to win it. Some hand fighting, 30 seconds to go. Lamar with the collar tie, trying to set up a shot. Ryberg trying to drag her down. Lamar realizing, let's go. 22 seconds and counting left in the second period. Again, our duel scored 30 apiece. This is one of our final 4 matches here of the duel. So again, it's going to come down to every single point you need. And the period will end. No score. The decision goes to Lamar, and looks like she wants to be down. And Lamar will hit the escape. Grace Lamar, a 1-0 lead over Hannah Ryberg at 135 pounds. And the wrestlers will come out of bounds. A restart coming here with minute 20 left to go. And we have not had any decisions so far in this duel. We have not had any decisions in either duel for Central Cass. And right now, Grace Lamar, a 1-0 lead. Lamar, the third place finisher at 130. Ryberg, the fourth place finisher at 140. Both meeting in the middle here at 135. Minute now left to wrestle, and then the pressure right now on Ryberg. Lamar tries to go behind, and Ryberg able to step away. Ryberg trying to throw. Lamar able to get past it. Again, still on their feet here, 39 seconds to go. I have not seen a stall warning given on either side. They've done a good job keeping themselves moving. Trying to go in for a single leg is Ryberg. She'll release. 27 seconds left to wrestle. Lamar looking for a 1-0 decision. And a 30-30 duel. This could be the difference maker as we'll be down to our final 3 weight classes after this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. It is final. Grace Lamar at 135 defeats Hannah Ryberg 1-0, and the Squirrels break the tie in their favor. They lead 33-30. (33-30) is the score. And we'll now move on to 140 pounds. So Ryberg was the 140-pounder for Legacy. Keely Smedmeister is their other 140-pounder who competed yesterday. Shelby Sherman would be the 140-pounder for the Squirrels, Elise, who competed yesterday. Let's see here as they do officially have our American Crystal Sugar Company lineup. Keely Schmiermeister will wrestle for Legacy. Shelby Sherman for the Central Cass Squirrels. And a scramble right now as Sherman is going to get 2 for the takedown, and able to belly out was Sherman. Sherman was thinking of a move for herself on that scramble, and Schmiermeister just said, you know what, I'm just gonna drive forward, and she did, and we're gonna see a clasping call. So Sherman is gonna get a point, and it will be 2-1. Two to 1 with 1:20 to go in the first period. And on the restart, a reversal for Sherman. She'll hit the reversal right to back points. So she has the lead 3-2. That is before back points or a potential fall. A lot of time left in this first period, and Sherman locking up the upper body. The official seeing some daylight in there. He's going to come in close. And there we go. That inside shoulder is running up. Schmiermeister, it's a pin. Shelby Sherman with a reversal and a pin and a victory here for the Squirrels. 39-30, the Squirrels win. And they need the next weight class. Next weight class, and it would be locked up. Cheyenne Helen at 145 against Summer Hannah. And Hannah the takedown, a 2-0 lead here at 145. Summer Hannah placed 7th at 145 pounds. She has the 2-0 lead as she is on top right now of Cheyenne Helen. Looking to set the cradle. The Central Cass boys got a win. Got a victory over Northern Lights to go on to the semifinals where they're wrestling Lisbon right now. But they got that win. They got that through criteria. Now it's a reversal for Helen. Will hit a reversal, ties it at 2, has the Nelson in, is trying to come around the side. Maybe trying an inside cradle, but a reversal here for Cheyenne Helen. Squirrels lead 39-30. 20 seconds left in the first period, tied at 2. We're going to stop, and it'll be a stalemate.
About 160 pounds.
It's a stalemate, and then the clock kept running, so they're looking to get the clock set. I believe they said 10 seconds. We'll go back on that clock. So 10 seconds back on the clock here. Eventually, at some point, they'll get that 10 seconds put on. 39-30, down to our final 2 weight classes. A win here for Central Cass and puts their ticket onto the championship. Central Cass Squirrels, the East Region individual champions, the East Region dual champions. Of course, that's what put them here in this situation. And we'll reset. They're going to say 15 seconds here. As a stand-up for Summer Hannah, and we'll get a point with an escape as they come out of bounds, so that will tie it at 3. 3-3 the score. Strike that, it'll be 3-2 will be the score. And period will end. So Summer Hannah actually has the lead here, 3-2 over Cheyenne Helen at 1:45. Neutral to start the second period. Squirrels lead the duel 39-30. And Helen, a takedown right into back points and a pin. Cheyenne Helen, the sophomore, gets a pin at 145 pounds, and the Squirrels are going to lock it up. 45-30 for the Central Cass Squirrels, and on to the last weight class at 155.
Score out of 16-12.
Now we will have a match here to be wrestled at 155. Jordan Flynn will wrestle Elizabeth Dahl. So 45-30. Squirrels have this one. Will be on to the dual championship. And no score here so far. Trying to get us an update here of our other match we need to be keeping an eye out for. And a takedown for Flynn and a 2-0 lead. And the Squirrels just wrestling this one out. They will be on to wrestle for the dual championship. And some back points being totaled up right now. And it will be a pin. Jordan Flynn will get the pin, and the Squirrels victorious here, 51-30, and it is on to the championship match for the Central Cass Squirrels. 51-30 is the final. Our post-game show coming your way next.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Folks, it's tax season, and the best way to teach your kids about taxes is by eating 30% of their ice cream. And the best way to learn about your tax situation is contacting Olson Accounting. They'll answer any question you have from an individual or business point of view. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
And welcome back here to your liveevent.com, and a victory for Central Cass 51-30 over Bismarck Legacy. And join us, Cheyenne Helen, here at 145 pounds. You get that win over Summer Hannah that fall at 145, sealing up for your team. What was that feeling like?
It was just awesome knowing that the win brought our team to the semifinals.
It was a battle for you guys. It was a battle for you guys yesterday. I know you guys have been having a lot of fun. You're on to the championship match, the first ever in girls dual wrestling. What's going through your head when you think about first time ever you guys will be wrestling for that championship?
It's definitely really scary. There's a bunch on the line, and I'm just so proud of our team that we made it here and that just everybody's working their butt off to be here.
You guys are watching at the edge of your seat when your teammates are wrestling. You're the first to pat each other on the back when there's a win or give a hug when there's a loss. And then you guys turn right around. You're watching the boys team here for the Squirrels wrestling. How tight of a group are all of you guys?
We all love and support each other. We're very tight. There's no hate in this group. We all support each other.
Well, congratulations on your win here in this duel, and congratulations on your team win and on to the championship.
Thank you.
Cheyenne Helen joining us here, the 145-pounder for the Central Cass Squirrels. As they get the win here in the semifinals, they will wrestle for the championship in the duels. Again, the first ever girls dual championship, and they will wrestle for that here coming up at 3 o'clock. It will be a hard 3 o'clock start time for that dual championship. We'll take another break here and see how the other teams are faring so far when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
And we are back here on YourLiveEvent.com, and the Squirrels will wrestle Bismarck for the championship. They're wrestling out their final few weight classes here, but it will be Bismarck who will get the win. So Bismarck will face the Squirrels, who defeated Legacy 51-30 for the dual championship, which will begin at 3 o'clock here this afternoon. Let's take a look at how this went between the Squirrels and Bismarck Legacy started at 170. Ava Gullison took the open weight class. Phoenix Lindstedt at 190, who was the champion at 190, wrestled against Cassie Bartholomew. Bartholomew got a quick takedown, had the lead, but ultimately would fall in the second period to Lindstedt. In a fall would make it 6-6. Katie Sinner took the open weight class at 250. Alicia Kenfack at 100 defeated Danaray Mayer, defeated there at 100. Anna White at 105 defeated Emily Yabati via pin. Mallory DeFries at 110 defeated Elizabeth Yabati via pin. Brianna Mayer over Sophia Johnson via fall at 115. Open weight class at 120 went to Legacy. 125, Morgan Schneider from Legacy over Emma Schneider for Central Cast via fall. Aaliyah Cullinan at 130 took the open weight class. Grace Lamar, who was a third place finisher at 130, gets bumped to 135. Wrestles Hannah Ryberg, who was a fourth place finisher at 140 for Legacy. 1-0 decision. Grace Lamar gets that win. Shelby Sherman, a win over Keely Schmiermeister via fall at 140. And then Cheyenne Hallen seals it with the win at 145 over Summer Hannah. And Jordan Flynn gets the final victory, a pin over Elizabeth Dahl at 155 to seal things up again. 51-30. That was the final score of this dual matchup, and a victory for the Squirrels, who will wrestle Bismarck, who was the champion yesterday, at 3 o'clock for the dual championship. Let's take a break. We'll come back to give out some of our post-match accolades as our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection continues.
Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Welcome back to the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We're talking about a Squirrels victory, 51-30. Squirrels on to the dual championship, where they will wrestle the Bismarck Demons. Time now to give away some of our post-game accolades. And we'll start here with our RDK Enterprises. And will be our RDK Enterprises feature wrestler of the match. And it's tough because every weight class mattered here at the end. But we're going to go with Cheyenne Hallen at 145. Sealed the win with the victory over Summer Hannah. She got the pin at the 218 mark. So that is the RDK Enterprises featured match of this duel. RDK Enterprises, get ready for spring planting with RDK Enterprises. For maintenance, parts, and upgrade options, they can help. Contact RDK Enterprises at plannerdoc.com. And now the Enbridge Energy wrestler of the match. And again, a tough one. We're going to go with Grace Lamar at 135. She was bumped up a weight class, featured a wrestler who was bumped down a weight class, who was a place winner, and Hannah Ryberg, both were place winners. She gets the win 1-0, the only decision of this duel. She wins 1-0, so Grace Lamar will get the Enbridge Energy wrestler of the match for that 1-0 decision in the dual competition over Summer Hannah. Enbridge Energy wrestler of the match, Life Takes Energy. Enbridge Energy for Life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. So what does that mean next? Well, it means that the Squirrel, both wrestling teams will have top four finishes, as the boys suffered a loss to Lisbon, just wrapped up right now. They will wrestle for third place with the Central Cass boys, but the Central Cass Squirrels girls wrestling team, they will wrestle for the dual championship against Bismarck about a 3 o'clock start time, and we'll have that right here for you on yourliveevent.com. That will do it for our broadcast. Thanks to all of our sponsors here. Again, our final score in the semifinals: Central Cass 51, Bismarck Legacy 30. Thanks for listening. We'll be back at 3 o'clock here on yourliveevent.com.